Hello and welcome to the Weekly Word, part of the International Bible Teaching Ministry with Douglas Jacoby. I'm Chase McIntosh. In today's episode, 2 new Q&As, common lies young girls believe about beauty, and are U.S. Christians the spiritual smiley button of suburban America? First question, how is God invisible? What does 1 Timothy 6:16 mean? Paul says no one can see God, but don't we see Jesus? Douglas's reply, in the New Testament, the word God almost always refers to the Father. The Father is invisible, but Jesus is not. The Son of God became human. The Word became flesh. The Father could not have done this since no one can see him. Click the link in the description of this video to read his full response. Next question. History an endless dismal cycle? I read in my study Bible that the original audience for 1st and 2nd Kings was probably the Israelites carried off into exile in Babylonia. With Jerusalem burned to the ground, they were struggling to make sense of it all, to maintain some kind of hope. Why did this happen? Is the Lord unfaithful? Or is Yahweh weaker than the gods of Babylon? 1st and 2nd Kings provides a clear answer to these questions. The exile came as a result of Israel's and Judah's obstinate disobedience to the Mosaic covenant. I think I'm genuinely starting to believe that this cycle will never actually end. Douglas replies, the notes are correct about the audience. Even Genesis seems to have been written from Jews in Babylon. Consider the strong theme of displacement from the land, Adam and Eve, Cain, the patriarchs settling in Egypt, etc. But if we're seriously examining biblical history, we accept that these cycles will eventually end. Time itself is linear, not cyclical. History is linear. There will be a new beginning for all, a new heaven, and a new earth. More incisive thoughts from Renaissance by Os Guinness. In recent times, American evangelicals, in their foolish failure to learn from Protestant liberalism and their passionate desire to escape any taint from their recent fundamentalist past and to be relevant and seeker-sensitive, have largely forgotten the required doubleness or the deliberate ambivalence of this stance. Evangelicals little realize how they have become the spiritual smiley button of suburban America. Click to read another incisive quote. Common Lies Young Girls Believe About Beauty by Kristen Wetherell. It's so easy for girls, young or old, to believe worldly lies about beauty. The world will tell us that our beauty is found in the way that we look, and we better look a certain way. The world will tell us that our greatness is found in what we can achieve, and the world will tell us to rely on people and their affirmation for our self-worth. Click to keep reading. You can also find the link to the 80-second video on this topic. That's all for now. Thank you so much for listening. Until next time, God bless.